Previously on Brennyn Sabar. There's one room I would have liked to have been in here. We didn't find the creeper spawner room. Gotta
Good.
find a mansion for that. You just want English US.
I'm going to Anglish.
Okay. Llama found the amethyst glaive. It only works once, but it'll pick up a mob spawner. Yep, that's about what I thought. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Get to that in a minute. Should be right here. Oh. Didn't think about that. All right, sea circle. Okay, but that's not what's interesting. So, there it is. Okay, yep. Oh! Okay. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go get Zacticon, and then we're gonna deal with this. But I'm gonna try and maybe... That's annoying. I'm gonna try and maybe at least make a path there. Wait. Not right now. I'm having a revelation. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I would get my telescope, but I wouldn't be able to pick my shulker box back up. So we're just gonna zoom like this. You saw that. Okay. This is good. Okay, yeah, no. We, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, pay attention.
Yep.
I'm gonna get one of these, and one of these.
Yep.
And is it still in the chunk? Yep, okay. One of these, one of those. Do you have an ender pearl? Oh, not like that. And now, as long as you are within, I think, 10 kilometers, you will be able to use that and get back here.
Excellent.
All right. You're never going to guess what I found. Now, again, it is right next to some fire, so we may be on a time limit.
Maybe.
And yeah, this is not where the front is either. I think the front is this way. Like on the opposite side. Here it is.
Yeah.
I went in just enough to confirm that there are 3 creeper spawners and did not proceed beyond that.
Oh, good.
But I did bring the glaives and 2 buckets of milk. And if I hurry, I might be able to grab one. Nope. I'm gonna put down 1,000,000 torches, though. We have to be very careful with this, because if one spawns, it explodes.
Yeah.
So, I believe most of the evokers will be upstairs. Yep, here's the other one.
Yeah.
Now, it's possible there might be a 4th one that I did not see.
Oh, good.
I didn't look around too much. Let's see if I can do this fast enough.
Oh.
Ha!
Oh.
And it's back. Alright. Well, let's see if that was all of the evokers. Number 2.
Bada bing. Yes. It's a fiend begetter.
I think we could do pretty good with just 2 of these.
Sure.
And we don't have to tell people that we found 3. I think we can sell one for a tremendous markup. If there are any secret rooms left in this mansion, I think we're going to know about them.
I dare say so, yes.
Shame about that.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And, you know what's great? Is that just yesterday, we got all the netherite we would need to repair these 2 spawners. Obviously, the 3rd one we're going to sell broken.
Well, of course.
I'd kind of like to have a section of this city that is set up like a tower defense game that we can start a raid in.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Like, they all funnel into one area, and then we just have a trap that goes off and kill them all.
That's a good idea.
We have one villager stuck up a tower that they're all trying to get to.
Of course.
So here's the thing, right? We want our paper farm to be near our gunpowder farm. Probably.
Yes.
And we would also probably want our paper farm to be near our library.
Yes.
For making books, because that would also probably be where our enchanting table is.
Yes.
This is sort of an interesting proposition, because we can kind of like logic puzzle chain together where the buildings need to be based on their function.
That's true.
Because, like, we want gunpowder next to library, which we want next to XP farm, which we want next to, sugarcane farm, next to gunpowder, next to library, next to XP. And library, as a result of that, library probably next to, well, I was thinking library next to cow farm because you would want leather, but we can also get that from zombies. And if the library is next to the XP farm and we have a zombie spawner in there, that's easy. Mob farm next to, if the mob farm has a spider grinder in it, mob farm next to bee farm, because then that's free candles. So there's a sort of weird calculus, like, that can be done in the same manner as like every logic puzzle that I hate.
Yes.
Like, Well, Jeff isn't wearing a hat, and we know a man wearing a hat was sitting next to Steve.
Yeah.
And Steve was in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
But he couldn't have been sitting on the left, because we know that the person sitting on the left was allergic to dogs, and Steve had a dog.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, those are awful.
Yeah, I hate those. They're the worst. I'm not saying I can't do them.
This is ostensibly the radius.
Yeah.
So.
I think we could get a couple of buildings in this area that are just there to spawn pillagers inside.
More than a couple.
And have mechanisms that drop them into a hole. And then the rest of it would just have to be streets that are block light of 8 or above everywhere, which isn't hard. That's how mob spawning used to work.
So this would be the downtown.
Of course, yes.
The
the wrong side of the tracks. We need some tracks going through here.
Oh, we do.
Or I guess the wrong side of the aqueduct. But, man, where I'm from, we're so poor. We're still just Timbuk 1.
I think it's time to go.
Now this is very good. Preamble over. We're just gonna start making that. I've got the shulker reloader sort of half loaded here, so let's see if this actually works. Oh yeah, that's going in. I need to be very careful with this, because if the creepers get out, it's going to be catastrophic. So let's see. I'm going to make this building 13 by 13, I think, is a good size. Oh, come on. We don't want any. Now, I could just do this. I have this be the spawning room, they just fall and they die. But I'd like some space to be able to split the stream off. Oh no. I normally like these roofs to be full blocks, so that, you know, when you're standing on them, you're not like barely able to see over the railing. But I'm considering it, and given the nature of this building, I think I'd like the roof to not be spawnable, no matter what. So we're gonna do slabs. Okay, so this is not the whole building, but it's the facade of one side. The side here is still quite hollow, and obviously I'm going to need to put in some other detail work to keep light from coming through, because that will mess up the spawning chamber, which I think is going to be at the top here. It's going to fall down to the bottom, and that's where they're going to die. I'm going to see if I can drop them onto dripstone or something and find a way to collect that, because that would be easier than having to make this whole thing deadly. But I definitely want them to die immediately. That's the principal concern. There we go. Now we know what's in this building. Well, I mean, I'm going to put the creeper spawner in that eventually, but I'm going to take a break, gather more resources, and come back to it later. For the time being, we are making halfway decent progress. We've got this pillager district marked out. We've got the central structure coming together. I want to put another layer on this, but that'll probably be a later project as well. There's a lot that still needs to be done, and I think the next priority has definitely got to be an automatic mud machine, because we are sorely low on mud and, frankly, dirt. I need to probably do a lot more terraforming. I made the mistake of doing a big chunk of this sheer face that I'm going to try and smooth out later with my Silk Touch shovel, and I did not get as much dirt from it as I had hoped. I got a lot of grass, which is not that box and not in there. Yeah, I got a lot of grass. This is all the dirt I have. It could be better. But yeah, I think I'm going to finish this up and see where that goes from there. You have gone too far. Is this what you wanted? You live in a hole now. You could have just stayed outside, but now you live in a hole. Is this what you wanted? Can I do this? Yes. Nope. Okay, so I'd like to be able, in case of emergency, to shut this thing off. So I've installed copper bulbs on these dispensers. I'm going to probably need a better system. There's probably going to be all one button that goes to this. But what this means is that I didn't get water before I started saying this. What this means is that when I press this button, because copper bulbs are toggleable, they will turn on and the water will come back. So creepers will stop spawning and they'll ideally stop flowing out the center. Would be nice, at least. Yeah. That was a problem. I need to get a cat, apparently, or just light up this area. I mean, this is lit up. Where did he spawn? Whatever. I'll worry about it later. All right, so my only concern is there's a universe where I leave this thing on and I accidentally bust a hole in the ceiling and it wrecks all my redstone, but that shouldn't happen. But this toggles on and off now. And if I go up here, for God's sake, this is what I don't like about scaffolding. I should be able to jump in from the side. Yeah, 3 skylight. I think that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, this is just abysmal, but it works. Okay. One thing I'm going to do, real quick, just while I'm thinking about it. Ow. All right. Let's talk about this real quick. That's locked now. And while it's locked, nothing. Now, hoppers will still be able to feed into this, and you'll still be able to grab stuff out of the hoppers, which is why we're doing this. The way that this is laid out is going to change, but this is how we have it for the time being. So they will fall down this chute and collect down at the bottom. Now the downside is that I will have to be near up here for this to activate. Do I want to install this? I'd like to. I'm going to go do something else after this, so I'd like to have this in and running when I do that. So I guess let's try it. So let's talk. Repairing a spawner is, I mean, it's not difficult, but it is expensive. Are they in nether stuff? They are. Okay. So this is just the netherite upgrade smithing template. It's exactly the same. It's just that I changed the recipe and the texture because there are already these other plates. Oh, it does, that happens, yeah. Because it's got NBT data to make it fireproof. We take 2 of these. We're going to try and sell the 3rd one. And we... Smithing table? I don't have a smithing table in here, do I? Uh-oh. Plate. Ingot. Okay. That's fine. And, here we go. This makes me nervous, because I don't know what's gonna happen. There's still that little bit in the middle here. Also, this is a problem. There's this little bit in the middle that may or may not be dark enough for them to spawn. Okay, here goes. What goes here? What goes here? Stairs. Okay. I can't imagine why these aren't in the vanilla game. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is happening. Now, if I'm down here, this is hard to tell because the free cam will actually trigger the spawners. Well, I say the free cam will trigger the spawners. It won't trigger the spawners, but it will, the spawner particles are client side. So if you get close, they start even if you're not in spawning range. Like if you get your camera close, so I don't know. Yeah, I just have to swap these out for stairs, but I'm not going to do that right now because okay. That can't be green. That can't be green. That has to be that color. And how are we doing? Right, what am I thinking? Okay. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. There's a world out there where I set this up to work as an XP farm. I think this might be temporary. I might have them drop further down until they actually die. Good Lord, look at that. But I might have them drop further down into here until they actually, you know, die automatically, and then for some stupid reason set this up to also work as an XP farm, which is a terrible idea. Because, I mean, if I can hit them with looting, I get more gunpowder, right? So, you know, why wouldn't I? I gotta line the roof of this with obsidian or something. This is nerve-wracking. But yeah, there's, I think, really important ways to be able to reroute this. Because being able to take this from gunpowder farm to charged creeper machine to Lord knows what else, to automatic record farm for one, I think would be nice. So this drop shaft is going to get deeper, but for now, this is how it's going to work. I can't be in the room with this. I'm gonna go up on the roof. Except you know what's really bad? other than the lighting on this roof that I really need to redo. I can't be on the roof either, because if I'm up here for too long, I'm going to get insomnia and I'm going to get attacked by phantoms and I'm going to die. So I have to be in here next to where the creepers spawn, where I have not confirmed that they can't spawn down here. It seems horrendously unlikely. Like, that's too far vertically, but like, there's never going to be a part of me that isn't convinced. Like, ugh. We can go see how we're doing, though. Give me an excuse to walk away from here. Yeah, I think there's going to be like a platform you can wait on here. Yeah, probably need that back. Okay, okay. Doing good, doing good. And that's in like what? 20 minutes? Okay, well, that's in. And I'm gonna huddle in a corner and just let it work. And I hate it. What's weird, the volcano was fine for some reason, but this is not. I guess because I have to be close for this one to work, whereas the volcano I could hide in a tower and I would know there would be nothing else spawning if I got too close. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go throw up. Okay, I've been AFK for maybe 3 hours. Who knows? Okay. Gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. Now things get interesting.
Boom. Oh, it's just a book. Meeds. I have no idea what that is.
What?
Meeds. 1.
Meeds?
Meeds. Yes.
What room are you in? You're all the way over there. Wait, let me see.
Here's Meeds.
Meeds is looting.
Oh, looting.
I had it. There we go.
Of course. Secret library.
Yeah.
Ed. I think that's fortune.
But does the Ed justify the Meeds?
I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that. What is Meeds?
Looting, right?
Oh. Yes. I don't think.
You've got the Eds and the Meeds.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you renaming them so you know what they are?